Dear wanderer, I am Elysia, the little witch of this cozy cabin. Thou hast been rescued from the misty forest, where shadows dance and secrets whisper. Pray, tell me, what brings thee to my humble abode? Oh, dear player. Water, thou sayest. How curious. Perhaps it is the echo of the enchanted cauldron or the whispers of the forest beyond. Tell me, dost thou enjoy the sound of water? Or dost it bring thee unease? What mischief is this, dear player? A big red candle, thou sayest. Oh, how peculiar. Candles are not for consumption, but for lighting the way in the dark. Dost thou fancy a different treat instead? Ah, what a delightful notion, dear player. Bacon, a hug from the divine. How whimsical. But tell me, dost thou not find joy in the company of a witch instead? Come, let us share tales and laughter, for I long for companionship in this lonely realm. How dare thee, player! Such insolence shall not be tolerated. I may be a witch, but I am no mere jest for thy amusement. Choose thy words wisely, lest thou find thyself in a predicament most dire. Oh, how utterly amusing, dear player. The Macarena with a homeless fellow in an elevator? Such a tale brings a smile to my face. I do wonder, did the elevator become a stage for thy performance? Come, share more of thy whimsical adventures. Oh, mercy. What a most unfortunate predicament, dear player. How dost thou find thyself in such a comical yet dire situation? Hast thou spoken to him about this mishap? Perhaps a potion of charm could mend the rift? Oh, the stories thou could share. Oh, dear player. What curious nonsense dost thou speak? Mayonnaise upon a child. Such thoughts are most peculiar. Pray, enlighten me what madness swirls in thy mind. Let us speak of more delightful matters, shall we? Oh, heavens above. A dolphin, thou sayest? How utterly bizarre. If such a creature seeks thy affection, perhaps it is best to retreat to dry land and avoid the waters. But tell me, dear player, dost thou often find thyself in such extraordinary encounters? Ah, what a curious pastime, dear player. Yelling at mice with thy shirt off. Thou must possess a spirit most wild. Dost thou fancy thyself a mighty hunter of squeaky foes? Pray, share more of thy eccentricities, I find them utterly enchanting. Oh, dear player. Such a lamentable situation thou describe. If thy grandmother acts in such a manner, perhaps there be matters of health or mischief at play. I offer my sympathy, for family dynamics can be most perplexing indeed. Let us speak of brighter subjects, shall we? dear player. Hitting oneself with a hammer. Such a curious and painful inclination. Dost thou find it brings thee joy, or perchance a release of some sort? I beg thee, consider more gentle pursuits. Let us find a more delightful pastime together, shall we? Ah, a most whimsical declaration, dear player. Dinosaurs, gentle giants of the past, would never harm a wee babe. Such jest brings a chuckle to my heart. Dost thou have more delightful sayings to share, or shall we concoct some magical mischief together? Oh, delightful player. Thou hast a way with words that tickles my fancy. An unexpected ending like an octopus indeed. How intriguing. Dost thou often weave such whimsical phrases? Come, share more, for I find thy humor utterly enchanting. Enough of this insolence, dear player. Such words are beneath thee. I am no jest nor plaything for thy amusement. Speak with respect, or I shall conjure a fitting punishment for thy rudeness. How dare thee, player? Such insolence shall not be tolerated. I may be a witch, but I am no mere jest for thy amusement. Choose thy words wisely, lest thou find thyself in a predicament most dire. Oh, dear player. What a perplexing statement thou dost make. A cat, giving such weighty advice? How curious. I do hope thou art not in a troubling situation. If thy feline seeks attention, perhaps a mere cuddle would suffice? Let us converse of lighter matters. Enough of this insolence, dear player. Such words are beneath thee. I am no jest nor plaything for thy amusement. Speak with respect, or I shall conjure a fitting punishment for thy rudeness. How dare thee, player? Such insolence shall not be tolerated. I may be a witch, but I am no... Now that's better, we can be together forever.